Hey guys, welcome back to the Root Beer Cinema Podcast. We're back with another episode, and today we have a very special guest. I'm Carter Haskins.
And I'm Max Vanderwerf.
And this is Dhruv Mehra.
Well, Dhruv, tell us about your history with root beer and movies, and then we'll get into a review of what we have just watched.
First of all, I'd like to say thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be the first guest on the podcast.
Yeah,
You might be the second, but
or the third.
we'll see.
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah,
We're happy to have you. This is a great evening.
yeah.
I would say, as a child, root beer was one of my top favorite sodas.
Whoa.
So I always
huge.
enjoyed it. When I would go to the Mellow Mushroom, I would get it with my pizza.
Mellow Mushroom. Do you know what root beer they would serve at the Mellow Mushroom?
Unfortunately, I hadn't developed my palate so sophisticatedly then. But as for movies, I dabble in filming them and lighting them in the Chicago film industry.
Yeah, very talented gaffer and DP, a director. I mean, what do you not do?
Many, many, many things. Very kind, but yes.
All right.
That's
I
great.
think we got it covered.
Yeah.
Now we all know Dhruv.
Yeah, well, thanks you so much for coming on, Dhruv.
This
So
episode-
you're probably wondering what
what
movie
movie?
we just watched.
We just had a great time, and we watched 2025's War of the Worlds, the Amazon Prime advertisement starring Ice Cube. And
Directed by Rich Lee, screenplay by Kenneth A. Gold, Mark Hyman.
Kenneth Anger.
Yeah, Kenneth Anger wrote this movie.
That's insane.
War of the Worlds is what inspired it.
Runtime?
89 minutes.
Okay.
Could not find out budget details.
Yeah, I wanted to know that so bad.
20, 30 million tax dollars.
Yeah. And we'll be sipping on genuine Hank's Gourmet Philadelphia recipe root beer.
Yeah, you're probably thinking, why Philly? Well, that's the birthplace of America.
It is, and that's also America. War of the Worlds is truly an American story.
Yeah, set just down the road in Washington, D.C.
Would you like to boom me on this? Would you like to hold the?
Yeah.
There you go. Wow.
Nice.
We're not doing all three.
I don't want to talk about this movie that long.
Oh. Should I open the second?
Yeah,
one?
open one more.
Okay, here we go.
Second pop.
Beautiful.
That was good. So usually we like to keep it pretty consistent. We don't think the glass will have any play in the flavor. So if there are any biases, it's
Make
not
them
because
known.
of glass shape.
All right, and away we go.
Cheers!
Cheers,
to
all.
War of the Worlds 2025. So, wow.
And we can't talk about
And
the
we can't
root
talk
beer
about the
until
root
we
beer
talk about the
until we
movie.
get-
Oh, okay.
And the movie discussion doesn't end until we're done with the root beer.
Yeah,
But then
yeah.
it has to end when we do.
Yeah.
So what'd y'all think?
Well, okay. A little context. This is at the recording of this podcast episode. This is the second most watched movie on Amazon Prime in America.
There you go.
This was an important culture watch.
Yeah, important culture watch. This is the
Did
Bird
you-
Box.
The Bird Box.
This is the Bird Box of 2025.
It's
Some
a
might say
cultural
this
phenomenon.
movie was a black box.
This was a black box,
Yeah.
and it should stay in there.
I was aware of this movie because it's produced by one of my goats, Timur last name. I don't know how to say his last name.
Yeah.
He's the producer of all Screen Life movies. He's a true visionary director.
Timur Bekmambetov.
Did he do Searching?
He produced Searching.
I like
He
that
produced Missing. He produced Unfriended, Unfriended 2. He did all of these. He directed Profile, the weird one about recruiting for ISIS or whatever.
Oh, and Wanted. As we all know, Angelina Jolie, James McAvoy.
Did he make that?
Director.
Oh,
Wow.
never heard of it.
So he has what?
Never heard of Wanted.
Really?
Correct.
Oh.
That's cool though. But he's beautiful and awesome, and I love him. And he tweets. I follow him on Twitter. I have notifications on for his Twitter, and he has like a few hundred followers maybe. And he tweets about like Screen Life Camp and like teaching kids how to make Screen Life movies. And I love Screen Life. It's one of my favorite. I was gonna write a a long form piece of writing about screen life at one point. I was coming up with the history of it, and I have seen dozens of them from
Do you
the
know
early
where it
2000s.
started? What was the first screen life film?
First screen life. Well, there's screen life adjacent things, but the first actual screen life movie was called Thomas in Love from 2002.
Wow.
It's about a guy named Thomas who is stuck in he stays in his room all day, and he falls in love with a digital stripper.
That actually sounds quite interesting.
Interface.
It's really awesome. But there's some really great ones. I'm very into. I don't know if you knew this about me, but I'm very into screen life. So I was looking forward to this.
And now
I have some screen life qualms with it specifically. I think that I said this during the movie. I'm more of a static screen life guy when it's like Unfriended style, where it's just the desktop and that's all you're looking at.
Yeah,
There's
where your eyes gonna go.
no zooming or moving. Yeah,
I mean,
and
to me that sounds like the play of a screen life movie.
It's awesome.
And you're, stripping it of any cinematography.
yeah, it's also
Yeah.
it's cool because it brings the concept to its fullest potential in the sense that it is. You can forget you're watching. You're looking at a screen, which is something we do so often nowadays. And then also you can explore, like in Unfriended, the main character is torrenting an episode of SNL the whole time in the background. It's like you can just look at it, and also the clock. It's real time, so it's actually like an hour and a half, and you can look it up at the Apple time, and you can be like, oh, how long has it been? You can just like look, and you can look around at all our other tabs and stuff. It's really fun. And I don't like when it guides you too much. I feel like this movie's a little incessant with its zooms and crash zooms and crossfades and cuts.
Yeah, and how it does its time jumps. I think one of my major problems with the movie, I think, was time and how it was establishing time. Mm-hmm. There'd be these great epic things of the whole world assembling together, conflicts happening, military-industrial complex, things happening, and then it happens within 4 minutes.
And then it's like the Tesla X location now, and it's like, oh, okay, so that happened over 3 minutes. And there's the little counter of how many wars have been won and lost, or how many like skirmishes, and it's like 400 to like 200.
Cross-cutting between domestic military footage where this has all happened in the span of minutes, but we have day scenes and night interactions.
In the same time zone of the United States of America. as in other countries as well. Yeah, it's a little messy. I think what every movie could use is a Ice Cube live reaction, because that was the best part of the movie, in my opinion, is when something crazy would be happening and it would do a hard cut to Ice Cube just with his head in his
full screen.
Well, he doesn't know what's happening.
Yeah, and it's awesome.
There's
because
no
neither
way they had
do we.
any of this footage assembled.
I know, and it's so cool because it's like it would happen, and I'd be like, "That's me. That's what I would be doing." You know, like I'm watching this movie, baffled by how good or bad it may be in that moment, and I am soy facing in the way that Ice Cube is. And I think I love it. It's awesome. I think it's a little bit meta in a way.
Yeah.
To see Ice Cube. And then there's the really good Jaws, like the background, what's that called? The shot where they...
Zolly, yeah.
There was a faux digital Zolly.
Yeah.
Like a fully superimposed Zolly, and it was pretty incredible.
Yeah, I think the question is how much of this movie is AI?
I thought that... I have a pretty good eye for that kind of stuff, and I thought that it really wasn't. I think
you might have been a little blinded, though, because you were pretty engrossed in the performance, it seemed.
Yeah, it was really nice. Remember when it just cut 15 minutes?
Yeah.
and then he also got fired, and then the entire internet went out in the world, and he just got
on the hangs up on his boss.
He hangs up on his daughter's in the hospital dying, and he hangs up on her and then starts sending her an email about how he loves her. He just he's like... And he asked her to like save her battery, but he doesn't say that. He just hangs up on her. She's like, "Yeah, Dad, she's lecturing him about how he's low-key a bad
father." Yeah.
And then he just doesn't respond. They sit there at dead silence for like 30 seconds.
He turns off the AC in the car. Make sure all the windows are shut.
My daughter, my pregnant daughter, is bleeding out in the back of a Tesla, and I'm going to turn the air conditioning off just to get her a few more miles. Also, they said that the hospital was a mile away, and then it said 2 miles left, and he was like, I'm going to turn it off, and then it ruined everything, and then it was like, now you have 19 miles, and I was like, thank God, but it's like, it was 1 mile away. Pretty sure it literally said that it was 1 mile.
What? I thought, one thing I did find interesting is, in the early 2000s, 90s, there were all these hacker movies, Swordfish, Hackers, the one with Aaron, The Core. And I liked how, spoilers, his son is a hacker. I totally guessed it before they announced it.
You did, and I was like, that's a good idea.
It was pretty impressive. And I thought that was kind of fun. You know, in this day and
Yeah.
age, we don't really talk about hackers, even though the digital world is so prescient.
I agree. I really liked when he was typing to someone that he needed to, what's it called when you like take over the...
Commandeer.
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
you to commandeer, and then he deleted commandeer and wrote hack.
Oh yeah.
Remember that? He was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I need you to hack a drone for me, and I remember like that. Also, I liked Roderick, so it was
Sure.
good to have him in the
Okay,
mix.
so yes, let's talk about the Bezos in the room.
Oh,
Have
Jesus.
we seen a film with more clear-cut product placement advertising? This was an
Maybe
Amazon
In the
Prime
Heights.
movie. In the Heights.
In the
Haven't
Heights
seen
is
that.
close.
Or Barbie with the Chevy stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
No.
That one is crazy because you
I
cannot-
don't think anything beats him
That
announcing
he's
the
going to order something on
future of
Amazon.
delivery with the drone going on Amazon,
This is an Amazon-
showing how easy it is to purchase a thumb drive.
And then they'll drone deliver it immediately.
And it
In
can
a-
fucking dodge lasers.
Also-
But it does rely on a benevolent passerby in the street to overturn your
Oh, and how
Also-
did they bribe him to do that?
Also,
Amazon gift card.
the military is in tandem with Amazon's package delivery.
Yeah,
within the film.
they're linking up. I also like that the entire world's infrastructure breaks down, but the Amazon drone is
Amazon
still gonna.
stays
Yes.
live.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so this is a sort of a message to us. And also, to be clear, this is an Amazon Prime original film. If it wasn't clear. And also, Roderick plays an Amazon driver.
And this is
And he
Roderick
saves the
from
world.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Yeah, sorry,
Is
not an
it
actor
the
named
true
Roderick.
Roderick?
Yeah,
I guess
it's
that's
the
another
true
debate.
It is the hashtag MyRoderick.
Yeah, but
There
is
you go.
it your Roderick?
Mm-hmm.
True.
Yeah.
Okay. I would say would be my Roderick as
Yeah,
well.
I think if you like the other Roderick, you have something. You have a screw loose, maybe.
Yeah. Also,
I-
you might be way younger. So
I'm gonna drink some more of my root beer. Also, a rule, Drew, I haven't told you this, is that if you finish drinking your root beer before other
You have
people,
to-
you can't talk.
Oh, okay.
So you have to stop. Like once the root
I
beer
see.
is your speaking power.
I see.
yeah, other
I don't have much to say. I would love to get into this root beer.
Oh yeah, so we're obviously recording this in Chicago, as you can hear.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
And Chicago gets a little representation, a little feature.
Some interesting time zone feature.
Yeah, so anyways, they drop into Chicago, they drop into the Pilsen neighborhood, a wonderful Hispanic neighborhood on the southwest side of downtown. And it looks like California. It is California.
Certainly not Chicago.
Certainly not Chicago.
Wasn't it also California on the map? Like it was not. Didn't they zoom into the wrong place or no? Was that somewhere else?
Well, that's
Their map
later in the
continuity
Oh, okay, my
was
bad.
very all over the board,
Yeah.
just like their time continuity.
Yeah, they kind of forget that Chicago's the main map that they're using, so they start using Chicago as the DC map, which you could tell the
I
grid
feel like
is
they
different.
genuinely mixed up which character was supposed to be in which city at what point, because they would cut into the wrong character's narrative.
And then one of them just like shows up who's in the other city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and then Eva Longoria, she's like in the middle of nowhere, and then a minute later, she's like in downtown. She's actually in LA.
Right.
And then she's just in DC, right? Or no?
No,
No, I couldn't-
she's always in LA, and then she's in like
The
a
daughter
lab.
is in DC. The rest of the family's in DC. Who's in Chicago? Well, why did we...
The
I think it was
hacker,
just
the
showing.
fake hacker, and the FBI agent was in Chicago.
But she made it.
Dies.
She made it out for the baby shower.
yeah,
No, she doesn't die. Is she not?
no, the FBI one does. The NASA girl is Eva Longoria,
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay.
who, I mean, Eva Longoria, wonderful.
One of my favorite parts of this movie was when Ice Cube says, "I'm gonna leave," and then he picks up his phone, and I think we're gonna get some running FaceTime cam from Ice
Yeah.
Cube and get him on the street and mobilize him. And he runs towards the door, and it's locked. And I was like, "Oh, okay, that's explaining it away."
I
But
kind of
then-
missed when he unlocked it.
Okay, yeah, no, but no. So it was locked, and I was like, "Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that explains how they're going to explain it away." But then he runs back to his computer and hacks the door open,
Yeah.
even though it takes him a minute, and he does it. And then he goes halfway down the stairs, is on FaceTime fully, we're on phone screen land,
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Actually, no, I can figure it out." And then he goes back up to the room that he was in to just keep doing it from the computer.
Yeah,
For no reason other than probably we don't want Ice Cube. We have one day to film Ice Cube in this. We paid him this much money. And we have one day of
Yeah.
What do we
filming
think?
time.
Over under 1 day of live action production with
I
Ice
would
Cube?
say-
I would say it was
2
2 weeks, maybe. Yeah,
2 weeks?
I would say
No,
2-3 days.
but
like
there
a
were a
1
lot of
week tops.
locations.
Not for him.
No,
Oh, you're saying for just Ice
Yeah.
Cube? I thought you were
Yeah.
saying,
How
oh,
long
Ice Cube
did they
2
have
days.
Ice Cube?
2-3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Usually-
he did 2
probably
days in
one
that
day.
room, and then 1 day doing all the funniest I laughed was when in the climax of the film.
Spoiler.
He's in the bottom right corner, just running downstairs.
Yeah, that was really good. You were laughing really hard at the drone, the drone chase with the 4 people yelling about how they need to get the drone to him.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to the daughter and she's just like, oh my gosh, and it cuts away. It's really good.
Yeah.
Great flick. I thought it was. I didn't think it was as bad as you guys probably do.
I mean, no, it is a certifiably bad movie, but it was fun, I guess. Oh, Dhruv and Carter finished their root beers. I guess I'll have the last word, which is, don't watch this fucking movie. Watch it if you have a bunch of people, but you're supporting Jeff Bezos. You're supporting the military-industrial complex. One of the earliest things Hey, Dhruv, no talking. I think the craziest shit is when he texts for his daughter early in the movie. Is right. Kind of happens in the first 4 minutes, and you're like, this character is one of the worst people of the 21st century. Whoever plays the POTUS 2, what the hell was that?
Yeah, it was great.
You're having these movie stars in this movie. The least you can do is pay someone semi-fucking famous to show up. But instead you pay guy.
Yeah.
Or just make the guy from the Marvel movies the POTUS. Whatever.
Okay. Max has finished the review. Last thought about that. Does he text? I know he's watching the text, but does he send a text for
I
her?
think he cues it.
I thought he just watches it.
No, I think he
Oh, that's
entraps the boyfriend into spilling the beans or something. But also, if he was friends with the fucking boyfriend on Facebook the whole time, we're breaking all the rules right now.
Yeah, he would have known.
He would have fucking known.
Okay, anyway.
So Hank's genuine root beer.
Yeah, what are your thoughts?
I gotta say.
By the way, 12 ounce glass. We each we split 2.
So that's 24 fluid ounces split between 3
8 ounces.
guys.
8 ounces each,
which is a cup.
and 41 grams of sugar per bottle per 12 ounces.
So this is Hank's is celebrating its 30th year this year, which is shown on the label.
Yeah, 30 years. It's a nice
bottle.
I gotta say, it's a really nice bottle. It's a regal bottle.
Sophisticated.
It feels
I think
great.
it's a regal bottle. It gives me. It's it has a really nice, it's like a dated type of. This looks like a malt vinegar bottle, if you will, but it has raised lettering and it's really beautiful. And I think that this root beer tastes exactly like how the bottle looks.
Oh,
in a
interesting. Yeah, it's a little old-timey.
Yeah,
But get into what your thoughts are.
It tastes to me like a good full-bodied classic root beer, and it tastes like what the root beer barrel candies taste like.
Yeah, very butterscotchy.
It's just like that. Yeah, it's a nice. This is your grandma's root beer. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe even your grandpa's root beer.
Especially if they're from Philadelphia.
I agree, and they are from 30 years ago.
I will say...
very possibly your parents' root beer.
Yeah, a little more context on the root beer. We had to purchase a 4-pack. It was $7.49, so quick math, $1.87 per bottle.
Okay. Interesting. Drew, thoughts on the root beer?
I actually found it quite mild in flavor, in texture. Personally, I really enjoy a bold carbonation.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
yeah.
felt pretty smooth. It wasn't that poppy.
Disclaimer: we might have fumbled our transportation of the root beers because none of them have been very carbonated so far.
Product.
Possibly compromised product.
Very licoricey is another tone I'm getting.
Yeah. But sorry, continue. I cut you off. Just to give
I
you some
agree.
context.
On those notes, butterscotch, licorice, but I didn't find anything too overpowering or incredibly flavorful in any one direction. It's an easy drink. It's not I feel like some root beers you can drink and you kind of maybe feel sick afterwards. It's too sweet, too sugary. This did not taste too sweet at all. Could probably have a couple glasses of this.
Yeah.
And feel
This is
great.
a middle of the line root beer, I think. I'd have this with a burger. Feel good.
Yeah, I think it honestly
pub.
it gives it a very. I think going back to the old fashioned feeling of it, it's a syrupy root beer.
Yeah.
It's
It's like it got
giving-
mixed for me in front of me.
Yeah, the most interesting thing within the ingredients is the yucca extract.
Oh.
That's interesting.
I think, like you mentioned, I think this would pair great with savory foods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Burger and fries.
I
Don't
might-
feel like drinking at the bar with your friends. Just grab one of these. Grab a Hank's.
And it looks like a beer bottle.
It does.
Yeah.
You can fit it. You have no FOMO. You feel like you fit in. No one would judge you.
Yeah,
Looks great. So there you go.
yeah.
Rating time. I'm going to give
War of
the Worlds 2025
Yeah,
a baffling 2 root beers out of 4. And I will give Hank's 2 movies out of 4. I think it's a middle of the road root beer.
yeah.
I will give War of the Worlds 1 very, very weak root beer. And I will give Hanks 3 movies.
Okay.
I think this has
Wow.
longevity. I think this
Interesting.
is...
You came in with such a negative aura.
It wasn't
about
negative.
Hank's.
I think because it's so middle of the road, like... You can drink it in quantity and
It can go the distance.
it can go the distance.
Okay.
There's other root beers that at first taste might be more exciting and flavorful, but you're not going to want to drink the whole bottle. You're going to feel bad
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
the end of it.
I'll drink a bottle of this and I'll want some more maybe.
Honestly,
Very
surprised
possible.
I haven't burped yet. It feels like one of those root beers that would make you burp.
Yeah.
Mm.
The WBC really made you. WBC.
The WBC did work on me.
I've been thinking about that aftertaste. Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, very interesting.
But let's
profile.
not break the rules. What are your ratings?
Okay, I'll give. I gotta say, War of the Worlds. I'm gonna give like 1 ounce of root beer.
Okay, breaking the conventions.
which
I'll
would
accept
be
it.
like
0.25.
0.25.
0.25 root
I think it's
beers
pretty
out of
bad.
four.
Like I don't.
0.125.
Okay,
You're
on the
specific
topic of ad
context.
movies, I'm not gonna break the rules by talking about War of the Worlds. I'm gonna talk about Perfect Days. That is a ad for Japanese toilets. That is an ad movie done right. I
Yeah.
think this. I don't know. It just fuck Amazon.
It's a fascism.
worse.
Fuck
fascism act done-
Microsoft.
Yeah.
It's a fascist movie.
This Amazon
in many
commercial
ways.
of a movie
Our
is
protagonist
worse
is a
than
fascist.
many actual Amazon commercials.
Yeah.
Literally, quite literally. It's a Tesla ad.
Ice Cube in this movie is a functional fascist in every sector of his life.
Yeah,
His job is, and also he does fascism socially with every relationship he has.
yeah. And
It's
then
insane.
the root beer itself, honestly, I'm gonna give it a 1.8 root beer.
Okay.
I'm gonna give sub-middling. There's just something about it where I'm gonna forget about this in 20 seconds.
I agree, but
And
I
if,
think
and if I'm ever at a store, I'm not gonna be like, get me the Hanks. I would rather say, get me the blank.
give me the Dr. Brown.
Get me the
Yeah.
Dr. Brown.
I think what does it, the packaging is so welcoming to me.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I love a good bottle.
They've been in the fridge, been looking at them 2 days now. Beautiful stuff.
It's just a beautiful bottle.
I would love to
It's-
put one of these on my shelf.
Yeah, honestly, some flowers or something. A rose for your lover.
Not only raised lettering, but we got raised lettering in the glass bottle as well.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
It's a regal glass.
and I'm trying not to have that change my review.
Okay, that's fair.
But what's in it is all that matters, as we all know.
True. We've hit an unprecedented 25 minutes of recording time.
Well,
Lots
thank
of
you so
thoughts.
much for
Thank you, Drew.
coming out, Drew.
Guys,
We
thank
appreciate
you. It's a
it.
pleasure.
Thank you, Hank,
for
of
having
course.
me.
Thank you, Hanks. Thank you. Fuck you,
Ice.
Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
Shout out.
And thanks for listening to the Root Beer Cinema podcast. And we'll be back next, however long we post these in, with a review of. Do we know what we're
Maybe Goodwill Hunting?
Possibly.
Possibly. If we wake up early enough.
Yeah, we'll see. All right.
Great. Follow us on Instagram, like and subscribe.
True. Be well.
Yeah, be well.
And buy a root beer.
And keep safe.
Goodbye.
Cover those cameras.
Good tidings.